Two Arlington, Virginia schools were put on lockdown after a phone call that was made to Thomas Jefferson Middle School, where an employee received a call at 11:40 a.m., prompting an immediate lockdown at both that school and the nearby Alice West Fleet Elementary. Of course, Arlington County Police responded immediately in force, meaning a lot of people showed up. And I'll tell you, for those of you who are not involved in this, being having been in law enforcement 27 years, when a call like that comes, you can pretty much bet anybody within a 50-mile radius, regardless of what agency they work for, state, local, county, federal, will hurtle to the area. Now, that being said, they were able to search both campuses, and pretty much the lockdown was lifted after about 30 minutes. Parents were notified that the call came in, threatening immediate violence, but they emphasized that no evidence was found, and of course, they kind of maintained and remained in the area for the time until the school was dismissed. Why is it important for you to understand that things are going on around the country? Of course, I post a video about something that's happened in Arlington, Virginia. You may be living in Oklahoma. These are things that are not covered by local news. So in your area, you think there's nothing going on. But if you look at the pattern in the last 3 or 4 weeks, there have been hundreds of these threatening phone calls going to the schools. Now, reason behind it could be that kids are getting towards the end of the school and they're learning from each other through gaming chats and Snapchat and Telegram and all these different social media groups that they're in, and they're pulling a joke. It could be coordinated effort by people from the outside. We had a guy who got indicted and got put in prison here not about a week ago in Washington, D.C. for coordinating swatting calls like this, but those were mainly towards other government officials. But what if it is a series of terror cells who are trying to gauge police response? Why is that important to understand? If it is something like that, okay, if it is something like that, you need to always be vigilant. Don't just write this off as just a bunch of kids playing. You just never know. Now, obviously, they're going to launch investigations through all of this, and you'll see over a period of time where a bunch of people will get indicted. Now, if your kids are joking around things like this, look, you need to have a stern talking with them. This is not a joking manner. They may think it's funny to make a phone call. Now they're going to get charged with a felony, and you as the parent's going to have to be the one floating the bill. So keep that in mind. Stay vigilant. Never write these off as just a, oh, well, no problem that they're just playing around, because you never know if it's related to some terror group that's actually doing some recognizance just to gauge the response from law enforcement. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like, share, follow, make a comment, and be safe out there and stay vigilant.